company called Cake, Culture of Africa for Kids Everywhere. And so, with that company, we focus on connecting kids to the culture of Africa. And one of the things that I wanted to do with my kids was make sure that when it comes to African clothes, sometimes it can be costumey and they only get to wear it on special occasions. But I wanted them to wear it all the time. I wanted them to want to wear it all the time. So I wanted to make their styles more mainstream so they can wear it, to school, to parties, anywhere.
Over the shoulder, boom.
When I found out I was having a little girl, I started making hair bows out of Ankara material. And from there I've grown. We have purses, we have accessories, all made out of Ankara material.
Well, with me, because I'm working with kids, my cuts have to be smaller, and because they're smaller, it requires that I use patterns that repeat more often as opposed to like the bigger patterns where, they don't repeat as much. So I use more repeating patterns. I lean towards cotton because, with kids you have to wash the clothes very often, and they also have to be soft. So I lean towards, I don't like so much like the poplin or, like the harder type of cotton. So I lean towards like the softer cottons, and I try to blend them with other types of knit cottons too.
A lot of the material is actually made in Holland or Amsterdam, but it's the African market that actually uses it for clothing. People are liking the fabric, and that they'll use it for, high fashion. So I think it's a good thing for the African market, and it's just putting us more on the map. You've seen it with all types of big brands and designers. You've seen it on Beyonce, you've seen it on actors. Brandy was just in Nigeria. Wale, the musician, was just in Nigeria, and they're all embracing the African fabric. So it's something that's definitely growing, it's trending, and I think everybody should tap into it.
Sometimes I see people dressed up in Maasai type costumes and they're all naked, and it's like the sexuality of it, but that's not what those costumes represent. So if they do it justice, fine, but if they don't do it justice, then that's when I'm not, too keen on it.